Welcome back to Limitliss, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Today we're going to be working on some hardline coolant pipe, as well as something a little different I don't think I've ever seen before. And if you stay tuned, there will be an announcement for the giveaway as well. So make sure you guys don't miss that part. Just finished up adjusting my coolant hose or coolant line. Right now I don't have any clamps on it at all. I don't actually think I'm gonna need any. It doesn't hit anything at all. See if it'll actually focus in there. I think I might leave it without some clamps on it. Some weight saving, we'll call it. Next up, I am going to pull off the cowl and the exhaust and put in that ring in there so that I can drop the exhaust down and out of the way as much as possible. So, I was sitting here waiting for the welds to cool off on the exhaust pipe there, the down pipe, and I got a Facebook message from Kyle Williams, actually from Boosted Lifestyle. He's doing a pretty good thing with his channel, you know, he's making her pretty good there. Obviously he wants to grow, everybody wants to grow their channel as much as possible. So he told me that my YouTube channel is difficult to find, and I get it. It's spelt wrong. I picked the name, I think, 8-10 years ago. And I didn't want to be associated with the new movie that was Limitliss. I didn't want to show up way underneath all the clips for that crap. So I was like, oh, I'll just spell it wrong and no big deal. Well, since then, all the autocorrect stuff has really wrecked people being able to actually search for the YouTube name. But regardless of that, Kyle and I got to talking, and you know, he's an awesome guy. He really is an awesome guy. He kept me kind of motivated, I guess, or re-motivated me to keep going. Obviously, I was never going to stop building, but the filming side of it almost doesn't seem worth it, you know, for 100, 140 views sometimes if I'm lucky, and it almost doubles the amount of time that it takes to do something. But you know what, he kept me pointed me back on the right track, and definitely gonna keep going. But I just wanted to give a shout out to Kyle. So the nicest thing about a digital TIG is it has lots of options. So mine has a setting for tacking basically, and I set it to 0.1 seconds at 130 amps. So it's just a flash, and it lets me make, you know, a decent looking weld without trying to actually burn a weld. And the only hard thing is trying to keep your filler wire clean, or keep it from touching, because it just flashes away, and sometimes you get it in the spot you want and sometimes you don't, but it seemed to work out okay. Let's go show you guys where it goes here. So once I get my stainless ends for the sides, then that'll complete that piece. But it is going to, I'm going to be welding these aluminum ones in place of the brass pins, and it's going to weld, you know, where the brass pins are, but basically here, just a little bit lower. So a couple things I have to do first. Number one, I got to cut these off, and then I have to actually notch sideways between the two ports in the aluminum. What that's going to do is bring the actual vacuum into the center where these holes are. And then I'm probably going to turn these down a little bit smaller, and then I got to make a flat spot on each side, which will have to be in a precise spot, because if you want to do it right, you should have all the flat spots facing up. And that's obviously what I'm going to do, because this is something I've never seen anybody else do before. It's a hard line vacuum line, but you might as well give it a try, right? Well, you can see I've got it mounted on there nicely. I am waiting on the adapters to AN to weld into the ends, both sides. The only other thing I can really do this weekend is, one, make a bracket for the water pump, and I'm just gonna start making some lines for it. I'll have to chuck up a chunk of aluminum in the lathe and make a small adapter up to 1 inch, because I'll be using 1 inch pipe, but I think it's gonna sit pretty much about there. It's not well, I could go all the way back here, but I'm a little concerned I might end up blocking where the steering's gonna go. I've yet to figure out exactly what I'm doing for that. Alright, contest time. Let's talk about how you guys are going to win yourself a free Limitliss t-shirt. I know it's not much, but I thought it'd be something to give away when I hit 1,000 subs, and I'm sure by the end of this video, maybe coming into the next one, we'll be hitting that. So, this is how you're going to enter. Number one, you've got to hit like on this video. Number two, you have to leave a comment and suggest a name for the build. What are we gonna call this? Now, whoever wins this isn't gonna be the one who gets to actually name it. This is just to get some more feedback from you guys to help me get some names, and everyone who gives a name is gonna be entered in the draw. I'm gonna be redesigning my t-shirts. I want to put a little more black in behind the Limitliss so that it shows up a little bit better. So I'll redesign them and you'll get one of those in your choice of color and size, and I'll ship it right to you. So the people who left suggestions on the last video, they're already going to be entered, and we might as well read off some of those. There's some pretty good ones in there. So the first one was from Boosted Lifestyle, of course. Awesome dude. Glad to have you subscribed now, buddy. And his first one was Little Willy. I actually kind of really like it. I could see that, L-A-L Willy. I could see that being on there. Here's another one. It's a little bit longer, but it still works. A wolf in Jeep's clothing. Not too bad. That one's by Dire Reaper. By Mark Klaus. He's got private parts. Aaron Fleming says Limitliss. That's a Medicine Hat guy. He's come over, he's checked out the Jeep. I got Daniel. Sorry, buddy, can't say your last name. Daniel says Willy Busa or Willy Booster. You know, there's millions of different ones that could work for it. So I need your guys' help. My suggestion, or not my suggestion, my thoughts were Willusa. You know, because it's a Willys and a Busa. I don't know. No idea. So you guys help me out, and one of you guys are gonna win a t-shirt. And since I really don't get a lot of comments or a lot of likes, probably gonna be like a 1 in 20 chance, so why not? Here's the rest of the video. Alright, so I did the rest of the cleanup. I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna be powder coating these or send them out, get them polished. But we'll get this one on there. And the only other thing I can do still is make a little mounting tab for that bolt right there. Yeah, that's not too bad. Like I said, I'll probably just take a little piece of flat bar. There we go. Just take a little piece of flat bar, drill a hole in it, and then weld it onto the side here. And it really is just, like, I don't have a ton of room to move it around, but I just need it lifted up maybe like a millimeter. Thank you very much for sticking around. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up and give it a comment down below on what you think I should name this beast. Yeah, I probably still have another year to come up with that, but it'll help you guys get entered for a free t-shirt.